are shaking off the monarch.
These are trying times with a hostile neighbor to our north whose actions we cannot soundly predict. Now is not the time for dissent among us. Instead, we must band together to protect ourselves from those who seek to destroy the very rock upon which our lives are built. In the name of public security, we hereby put to sacrifice Genia Dengship of Coal Country.
Courageous campaign against her father's coal companies. So I made sure that when I heard news of her sacrifice, that it would be broadcast on every network in the land. And when our people saw it, they were in an outrage. There were fires in the streets. So when I brought her here and revealed that she was alive and that she would be high priestess at our temple of environmental execution, the people were in a state of pure ecstasy. It was saint worship. And when I then went on to inform them that Genia would put to death any who dare pollute our land, our air, or our water, they accepted the idea wholeheartedly. Do you understand what pollution is? Pollution exists on every level. And nowhere is it more insidious, more invisible, or more difficult to root out than in the mind. And once the mind is polluted, one will endure any level of debasement without complaint. One will sink into the abyss without even a whimper. Not Genia. Genia must not sink. We will get her back, and we will put her up high, where she belongs. We have no pollution within the borders of Taurus. However, the Earth is a closed-loop system, and what they do in coal country makes us cough too.
Which explains why 2 men from that country were to be executed at the temple.
Yes. They were sacrificed by the temple priestess.
What do you say to rumors that those 2 men were not sacrificed, but escaped with the woman who some say is the temple priestess?
Those lies were fabricated for political purposes, and whoever fabricated those lies will be put to death because they are just as dangerous as the polluters.
Then what is Taurus's plan to get coal country to change their policies and procedures?
We will meet with their leaders, including their de facto leader, Dengship, because as we know, the coal companies and the government are sort of the same thing down there. And if we cannot come to an agreement, then we'll have no other choice.
No other choice but what?
To declare war.
War? You want war? You robot molesting she-devil! I'll show you war! I'll show you how real war is fought with manpower and heart! And you don't have one! Apes? Apes are we? I'll show you apes, baby! I'll show you apes!
Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you.
Presley, you would have stayed right there as a railroad puppet if it weren't for your brother.
I know, and I thank God for my brothers.
You say that, but I think you think that you've done everything by yourself. Why would I want to join someone like that who's going to take the credit for everything I do? Like she's got God on her side. Such a damn thing.
You're a heathen.